This is the 2015 Environmental Science Unit 1, Paper 1. All right, guys, so let's get straight into it. Number 1 says, which of the following processes describes the ability of an organism to live in harmony or conformity with its environment? And the answer is C, adaptation. Now remember, guys, adaptations are normally short-term and evolutions are normally long-term changes, all right? Number 2, the community formed by light chains and masses, which initially inhibits an exposed rock surface, is described as A, pioneer. Number 3 here, it says item 3 refers to the following diagram, which represents a simple model of a nitrogen cycle. The processes occurring at this is 1 here. The answer is A, nitrification. So that is saying from right here to here, that would be nitrification. All right. Just quickly, yes, guys. Number 4, which of the following terms best describe the interaction between two different species for the same resources within an ecosystem? And that would be interspecific. Now, on the opposite, if those species were of the same, species, then that would be intraspecific. All right. Number 5, which of the bacteria is responsible for the conversion in the nitrogen cycle? Ammonium in the soil to nitrates, and that would be B, nitrifying bacteria. Number 6, which of the following does not affect biodiversity? Of course, that would be constant food supply. Number 7, the diversity index of ecosystem A and B is 2 and 3.5 respectively. Which of the following statements is correct? The answer is B. Ecosystem B is more stable. All right, guys. So the higher the species diversity, which means the higher number, it means the more stable the ecosystem would be. All right. So that's why the answer is B. Okay. Question 8 and 9 refers to the following population growth curve. Which of the following currently represents the growth phase in the graph? All right, so the answer is D. Of course, PQ would be the log phase, QR would be the exponential phase, and RS would be the stationary phase or the capillary carrying capacity. Right, guys. Number 9, the shape of the graph at ST indicates that there is this ST, that's abundance of food, that's A. All right, guys, so of course this would be another exponential growth. So what happens is that population would stop growing right here at RS, but that's where the environment is stable. So what happens, guys? If there's an excess of food, maybe the season change, more food is produced. Animals normally tend to reproduce once they have more food, which will give a hike in their population, but of course it will fall back here as soon as this season is over, the food season, for example, is over. All right, question number 9 says the shape of the ST. Oh, sorry. Question number 10. Predation can be of benefit to the prey because the answer is D, 1, 2, and 3. Limits the population growth due to environmental resistance. 2, selectively removes the weak, very old, and very young from the prey population. And 3, helps to control the prey population. Number 11. Which of the following are characteristics of ecotone? And the answer is D, 2, 3, and 4. Conditions present vary depend on 2 adjacent ecological systems. Number 3, contains plants and animal species from adjacent ecological system. And 4, support many species not found in the bordering ecosystem. Number 12. Which of the following best illustrate the process of evolution? And the answer is A. Population of mosquito develops resistance to a pesticide. Remember I said evolution is a long-term shape. Now let's look at A. A says a plant loses its leaf in a drought, that's short-term, guys. A lizard color change becomes brown as it sits on a log, that's short-term. And D, a population of frogs increases as more prey becomes available. So that's a short-term change. Number 13, the items 13 refers to the following pyramid of numbers: 25, 90, 61, 40. The percentage of primary consumer in the ecosystem is 19.5, which is that. So you put the 60 over the total of, so you add 140, 60, 90, and 25. And when you get that number, you put it there, and then you would times that by 100. All right, number 14. Item 14 refers to the following results, which were obtained by a student investigating the density and distribution of three species of plants A, B, and C in a grassy field using the 1 meter square quadrat. All right, that's it, guys. The mean density in plants per meter square of species A in the field is, and the answer is A, 2.6. Number 15. Which pair of sampling methods are appropriate for sampling of grass? And that would be A, the quadrat, and the line transect. Of course, guys, sticky tapes, the mark and recapture method, these are for animals, all right? Number 16, the term that best describes the increasing concentration of populations in cities and transformation of land use and society is referred to as urbanization. All right, guys, so it's not only the movement of people from rural to urban here makes it urbanization, but also transforming these society and landscape into cities, a lot of big buildings and all that would make it urbanization, all right? Number 17, the following diagram represents a human population. The equation which represents an unchanged population over a period of time is D. All right, birth plus immigration equal D plus emigration. Now, I've answered these questions on paper 2020 in detail. You can check those papers. All right, number 18. The total annual production of goods and services within an ecosystem is referred to as the answer is B, gross national product. And number 19, which of the following is true of developed countries? The answer is B, their women are emancipated. Remember, guys, once females are educated, that tends to drive down population growth, making the country more developed. All right, number 20, China's one-child policy can be best described as A, a direct population control measure. All right, 21. 21 refers to the following diagram of demographic transition model. The increase in total population size between stage 2 and 3 is most likely caused by, the answer is B, improvements in health care. 22 refers to the following diagram. The diagram above illustrates the process of saltwater intrusion, meaning water from the sea is going in to where persons normally extract fresh water for drinking. Because the well dry, for the fresh water dry down, salt water then start moving in. All right. 23. The population structure of a country can be best illustrated by using, the answer is C, age and sex pyramid. 24. If the annual growth rate of a country's X is 2%, then the double time in years for country X is 35 years. B, A is the answer. 25. Which of the following is considered to be the major environmental problem because it aggravates all other environmental problems? The answer is the human population growth. Number 20. Should be 26. 26. Item 26 refers to the following histogram, which shows age structure expressed as percentage of population for country Z. Of course, the approximate what percentage of the population in country Z is under age 15? Of course, the answer is C, 24%. 27. Item refers to the following table, which provides information about the social condition in two countries A and B. Country A is most likely a, and the answer is C, small island developing state. And please note they would have high death rate and high birth rate. 28. 28 refers to this diagram here, guys. It says, which of the following statement based on the graph is correct? And the answer is A, Iraq has a double time of 27 years. That's right here. All right, 29. Item 29 refers to the following graph, which shows the projection population total up to 21,100. It says in 2025, the population in developing countries is projected to surpass that of developed country by a factor of approximately, and that's 6.4 because it's 2025, that's right here. They're counting up by 2.5, right? So the mark would be here, and then you read it off right here. It should be 6.4. Unfortunately, guys, I'm not seeing the rest of questions on the paper except these two, 44 and 45. So let's do them and call it night or day. It says either 44 and 45 refers to the following graph, which shows the population of marine fish in Caribbean country over the period 1950-2000. The first decline in fish population would observe over the year, and that would be 1960 to 1970, and that would be here, right? All right, it's not a decline yet. This is not decline. This is constant. That's just because of its shape. No, yeah. It's a decline. Yeah, right here, guys. The answer is A. 45, the most significant change in the fish population occurred over the period of, and the answer is 1950 to 1960, which is this big increase. All right, guys. I'm sorry about the questions, but the paper do not have them. So until the next time, guys. So thanks for viewing. See you in the next video.